Hi everyone, how are you doing? So I am joining you today from nature to talk to you about energy expansion, energy alignment and worthiness and our shadows. So these all interlink and these form one of the stages that we can get into energy alignment with. And that is having an awareness. So we go through some stages when we realize that we're highly sensitive people, when we realize that we are introverts, we realize that we are empaths, and we need to have a different way of running our lives and our businesses. And when we start to have this awareness, it can start to come out as physical illness. So when we're not listening to our bodies, when we're not denying that everything is energy, we can get more in touch with those early warning signs that we are picking up energy. So when we're not in touch with them, this is when we go into physical illness because the energy is built up in our body and we've not cleared it out. So firstly, taking responsibility for clearing energy is really, really important. If you haven't got a copy of my energy clearing meditation, reach out to me and I will send you a copy of that. And we don't want to dramatize the fact that everything is energy as well. And I was at this stage, I was at this phase in my development of like, why am I so sensitive? Why am I picking up everything? Why me? Why me? Almost going into victim mode for this. And I had this realization on my journey that a lot of this linked to worthiness. And I felt like I was here to take everyone's shit on. I was here to take on everyone's energy, and that was just me, and I almost went into victim mode with that, and that could almost like make me shut down, like, why me? Why am I so sensitive? Why can't I live a normal life? And if you feel this way, it's because you are a leader of the new paradigm. That is simply it. You are a leader of the new paradigm. You are here to show people that there is a new way of doing things, a way that honors your body. So we've been so disconnected from our bodies in these patriarchal societies and structures that we've created over thousands and thousands of years. It never used to be this way. We were so embodied. We used to be so connected to the ways of the goddess, connected to the land. But over time, we've been more and more disconnected. So if this resonates with you, it's because you're a leader of the new paradigm, here to show people a different way of being, a different way of living your lives, of running your business in alignment with your sensitivities. And what we can sometimes go into is when we go into this this awareness that everything is energy, and we start to feel like we're taking lots on and we're having to clear a lot, is we can go into this place of low worthiness. And this is why we need to consider all aspects of our development, including just things like basic well-being habits that come from the science of positive psychology and mindfulness, which I talk about in my TEDx. These are so important to us building grounded roots in place for us to develop from that space. So before we jump into, and this is what we're doing in the Quantum Alignment program at the moment, there is a wait list for the next round of this opening in September. So let me know if you would like to be added to that wait list. There are limited spots on this. And this is what we're doing on Quantum Alignment. We're building these grounded roots in place, learning how to clear energy, learning how to expand our energy so that we can expand and go into the quantum field, because noisy motorbike in the quantum field, we can shift quickly in the quantum field because time and space does not exist, but we need to get the basics in place right first. So working on our worthiness, working on our wounds around worthiness that we've picked up. We were born completely worthy. Noisy motorbike again. We were born completely worthy. This is the challenge of doing these videos in nature, or perhaps the joy of doing these videos in nature is that they are different. So we're not working through those worthiness wounds, and we're not looking at our shadows. So a lot of us have shadows around things like being selfish, being unkind, being superior, and they might be things in other people that are triggering us. And the reason they are triggering you is because you are not considering those things inside of yourself. And this all helps with your energy expansion, because if on some level in your subconscious mind you are not willing to admit that a part of you is selfish, a part of you perhaps really wants to be selfish and is saying, like, now is the time for me to really be selfish and take care of myself, because I've been giving my energy to everyone else for my whole life. These are wounds that we develop in childhood, and we were born worthy, okay? We were born with an ability to be selfish to a good level, okay? But if you are not considering these things in you and you're not doing shadow work, you're opening yourself up to energy leaks, and you're going so far into the pendulum swing of not being selfish, not being unkind, not being superior because you've done all the work, and this is what is pushing you into unworthiness, and this is what is creating those energy leaks, so that you are picking up more energy, and you're not expanding your energy out. Actually, you're contracting your energy in, because on some level you believe you're not worthy. So this is super important, and this is what's going to be going on in your subconscious mind. So we need to consider the subconscious mind if we're going to work on our energy, if we're going to clear energy, and we need to get the basics in place. So by focusing on worthiness, by doing shadow work around the things that we push down and we feel like we don't accept in ourselves, this is how we can expand our energy. This is how we can be in our power. This is how our energy is the most powerful energy that's around, powerful than anyone or anything else. And we only really need ourselves and our connection to ourselves and higher selves to move forward. We don't need to be connecting to other things, other gurus, other beings. We have everything we need inside of ourselves, and that is what I'm hugely passionate about. So if this resonates, join me on the Authentically You course, which is live at the moment. It is my self-led, comprehensive program to get you in touch with your authentic self. The link is below. And if you would like to work with me on a more one-to-one level or in a group level, quantum alignment, the next round starts in September, and I also have a wait list for starting in September for those who want to work with me as well. So send me a message. Head to gemmasandwell.com to hear more about my programs, and I'm leaving you from this beautiful nature. So what will it take for you to get into alignment today? Let me know in comments.